All right. Hello, this is Brian. I wanted to talk to you about book bounty. Let's open up this presentation here I just made. Book bounty um, is a tool. It's a website. It has a short-term goal of helping authors get authentic, honest reviews of their book. Okay. So that's in the short term, but the long term, that's going to help drive growth and success in your publishing journey, right? So more reviews, that's a lot better for your book, of course. So how does it work? So basically, you sign up, you submit the books that you've already written, you've already hosted on Amazon using KDP. You then write reviews, and those give you bounty points. And then with those, you can request reviews of your own book. And on the website, reviews are called bounties. So, what does the Amazon KDP term say about this? This kind of thing about reviews. Well, you may provide free or discounted copies of your book to readers, as long as you do not require a review in exchange or attempt to influence the review. Okay, so that's the rule. So, how does that work in practice? So, to prevent this kind of review swapping, what Book Bounty does is they give you the option to upload a free copy, but if you prefer to your review to be a verified purchase, you can require the reviewer to purchase your book. I opt for the free copy upload, and then authors will never actually review each other's books. So that's kind of how you prevent the swapping. There's thousands of authors out there, and Book Bounty just makes sure that you're not reviewing each other's books. So it's not like a tit for tat. So we've discussed that. Let's go take a look at the site itself. So after you sign up for Book Bounty and you log in, all the bounties are here. But let's start on the left. Let's look at my books. So here's the two books that I authored, and I've uploaded them here. And so that's the basic thing. Like you want your book to be reviewed, right? Well, in order for yours to be reviewed, you need bounty points, and it's a little over. I think. Well, let's just take a look. Let's go look at the bounty library. It's 1 to 2,000 points in order to have that you'll receive if you do a book review or accept one of these bounties. Choose one of these bounties, so you'll get some points, and then you can use those on requesting that your book be reviewed. So that's basically how that works. So when you're looking at the bounty library, what's available for you to review, you can filter. So usually I filter just on free download because I don't want to be purchasing a bunch of books. So I'll do the free download, and these bounties will be a little bit lower. If you do the verified purchase, you'll notice often the bounties are 50% or 200 100% higher. Okay, we're back on the free download filter. And once you're here, you can also filter on the marketplace if you're interested in maybe the Amazon.com only marketplace, a certain language, maybe English only, a certain genre, maybe you specialize in children's books or cookbooks or engineering or whatever it is. So you can kind of filter down to decide what you'd like to review. Once you select a book, you choose a bounty. It'll show up in My Bounties, and it's currently, a bounty that you're working on. And what'll happen in here? Let's see if we can just view one. When you have the bounty, it'll ask you to download the book and then read the book, then review the book, then post the review that you put on Amazon, and within a couple days, the review will actually appear on Amazon, and you'll get an email that your review is live. And then you post that URL here on the bounty page, and it'll verify, and then you'll actually get an increase in your points for whatever the bounty was. 1,000 points or 2,000 points. Then you'll have a balance, and then you can go over to your own books and you can start a review bounty based on that balance, and someone else can then review your book. So that's basically how the process works. So I hope you found this informative. If so, please give a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks.